Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. And this watch is infrequently seen. You're looking at the Jaeger-LeCoultre Master 8 Days, not the 8-day perpetual. This one's a power reserve with a day-night, small seconds, and a grande date. The model was launched in the mid-2000s, and this one was retailed in 2005. It's a wonderfully substantial watch, both mechanically and physically. We'll throw it on my scale real quick to get a sense of what this strap watch actually masses. And as you can see, it is well over a quarter pound, despite not having a bracelet and being fairly thin. The watch is 41.5 millimeters in diameter. In profile, it is 11.1 millimeters thick, 49.5 from lug tip to lug tip with a 21 millimeter spacing between the lugs. Again, 41.5. These are sometimes mistakenly listed as 41s or 42s. It's an intermediate case size. On my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, it wears nicely. I think that this is fine. If your wrist is my size, 16 and up, you're going to wear this well. It is flat enough to fit underneath any kind of a dress sleeve, but if your wrist is smaller than mine, you're going to want to look for a smaller JLC Master, like the Master Control or a Master Ultra Thin. The strap is high grade. You can see it's a combination of large and medium rectangular scale alligator leather, gloss finish. You can see it's got a sheer cut edge lacquered for refinement, some stuffing or bolstering to add a little bit of volume and body, monotone stitch, calfskin on the bottom, and a brand new JLC factory strap. Single fold clasp. This is the second generation JLC folding clasp. You know, because the first generation is flat, whereas the second generation has this little channel internally. We have polish and media blast. It is a friction fit. It snaps shut. And then you've got the JL logo on the outside. I think this little tag is getting in the way of my snap shut action. But when it doesn't have a tag under it, it is snap shut. That little JL logo lets you know what you're looking at. This case will be familiar to fans of JLC from the 2000s, as the basic design was used on everything from ultra-thins to minute repeaters. We've got blended lug profiles. We've got lugs that are skinny when viewed end-on, but kind of sheer and tall when viewed in profile. All high polished. There's a soft bevel on the edge of each one of the lugs. We've got a case back that's stepped inward somewhat, so when it's on the wrist, it looks thinner than it is. And then an inward step from the case band to the conical bezel. JL logo on the crown. This is all 50 meters water resistant, which is solidly more than the dress watch standard of 30. I still don't recommend you swim with it because this is not a screw-down crown. Taking a look at the dial, we have a sunburst metallic silver design with quarter Arabic numerals, 12, 3, 6, and 9. We also have little faceted dart style applique hour indices. At center we have alpha hands, which are half frosted for better legibility. You can also see them on the small seconds and the power reserve indicator. We'll do a quick loom shot so you can see the watch in the dark. It's actually quite well loomed. A little note about the date. This is actually the second generation modern day Jaeger-LeCoultre big date. The original was actually given to Lange when Lange was in its startup phase. Gunter Blumlein was responsible for that since he oversaw both JLC and Lange. JLC reportedly not thrilled to have given up that patent, so it created this as its second patented big date system. We also have stop seconds, so you can stop the seconds hand in place. Not all of the JLC 8-day movements have a hacking function, but this one does. We have a day-night indicator up here. It's important to note that this power reserve indicator moves fast, and by that I mean it only takes 55 to 60 turns to actually wind this watch completely. A lot of 5, 6, 7-day power reserves from other brands can take 100 to 200 turns to wind. This is 55 to 60, and I actually turned it 60 times to wind it up before the video just to test that out and do some advanced scouting, and the mechanism works as promised. Turning it over, this movement, although circular, is derived from a shaped caliber that was originally developed for the 70th anniversary reverso, the 70e. That was a 8-day movement that recalled Jaeger-LeCoultre's early 20th century mastery of 8-day calibers in pocket watch applications. And so with the 70e, the 70th anniversary reverso, which arrived about late 1 year to market, they revived the 8-day movement with twin barrels. If you've ever seen the Panerai PAM 190, 197, 198, those use a modified version of this movement too. So this caliber architecture shows up a lot of places. Reversos, JLC Masters, and even Panerai. It's a 4 Hz beat rate, so no tricks are played with a lower rate to get the power reserve. And I should mention, the phasing of the two mainsprings allows for a very flat torque curve, so it doesn't gallop when it's fully wound or lose a ton of time when it gets down to 3 days. A 25 joule movement, yes, you can see twin spring barrels boasted. Little fact, it is a 8-day movement, but that's the chronometric power reserve. In fact, it will run for almost 10 before it actually stops, but it'll keep very good time for 8 days. That's why only 8 days is claimed. So you can see Master 1000 hours, a test of the fully assembled watch, water resistance, power reserve, chronometry, durability, lasting over 41 days. That originated in the early 90s on what was originally called the Master Grand Tai. So when you see Master Control 1000 hours, that holistic test of the fully assembled watch, not a COSC style bear movement, but that is what Master Control describes. Now we have a Côte de Soleil, or a sunburst style of striping across the bridges. We do have beveling, although not artisanal. It is clean and attractive. We have true fired blued screws. They're not chemically dyed. They are actually fired with heat. You can also see that there's beveling inside the jewel and the screw countersinks, which is a lovely little piece of detail, with a mirror polished swan's neck fine adjustment system, KIF shock protection, and then engine turning or perlage in several sizes on the base plate. It is a feast for the eyes, but also as a work of engineering for the intellect. So reach out to Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase and pricing details of this Master 8 Days.